Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Julia.
Laurentia, liebe Laurentia, mein, wann werden wir wieder zusammen sein? Am Montag, ach, wenn es doch jeden Tag Montag wär und ich bei mein Laurentia wär, Laurentia, mein. To the side, we can see the mountain Godi, mountain Genzana, and a smaller mountain Godi. The Passo Godi allows to the tourists to go from here, from the valley of Scanno, to the Piano of Cinque Miglia. This is a place that is known as a ski resort, and the famous ski resort Roccaraso is separated on the high plain of Cinque Miglia. River Sagittario is one of the main sources of the river Pescara, on which shores the cities of Pescara and Chieti are situated. This place here is a wildlife park which has a very rich fauna. There are bears, Marsican bears, in these parts. These bears are quite rare, and not many regions of Italy can boast by its presence. When we were going by bus, there were special signs everywhere on the road telling to be cautious because the bears cross the road. This valley, the valley of the river Sagittario, before was called the Valley of Flaturno. In the Roman times there were 9 paguses here. Pagus is a fortified small village. The position of 4 of these paguses is not known, while one of the paguses, the biggest one, now is called Villalago. Afterwards, during the time of Longobardian conquest, a castle was built here, which was later restructured at the time of Normans. In the year 874, according to Chronicle Volturnense, an ancient document, in this town there were 500 people living. So I should say now there are less people than 500. So we can see that more than 1000 years ago this was a much bigger town than nowadays. So there is an ancient Borgo, an ancient nucleus, a medieval nucleus here. There is a museum that is closed, I should say. So nearby there are ghost towns, for example a ghost town of Frattura Vecchia that was completely destroyed by the earthquake in the year 1915. A lot of people died there, in Scanno, here, and generally in the whole province of L'Aquila. The famous lake of Scanno is situated nearby, which originates from 12,800 years ago. At this time, a strong earthquake has caused a large landmass shifting down from the mountain. This landmass has created a natural dam for the river Sagittario. So nowadays this Lake Scanno can be observed as a result of this earthquake. Now we are going to walk along the Percorso Panoramico, a panoramic touristic path to the lake of San Domenico. So this valley is called the Valley of Scanno. Scanno is famous for it was one of the richest towns in Abruzzo till the beginning of the 20th century. There were, I guess, 80,000 of sheep here in the beginning of the 20th century, so much more than people. And all these sheep basically were always fed in this valley and were always taken from one place to another by the shepherds all around this mountain Genzana, mountain Godi, and the other mountains here nearby. So of course we can understand that in the beginning of the 20th century the ecological situation here was not good. Everything was under the effects of erosion because the grassy level was completely destroyed by the sheep, and only after the local economy has changed from the agricultural pastoral economy to the agricultural economy which produces wheat, and also I should say the local economy is greatly destroyed nowadays because there are no people here, there are no places to work here. That's why the nature here is ameliorated greatly. We can see forests, we can see wildlife all around these places, while we cannot find many people here. Today is the last day before the winter time will be set up on the territory of Italy. So already tomorrow at this sunlight the time will be 1 hour later. So the sunset will be much earlier than today, and it will be much more difficult for us to travel around. We shall always need to go by an earlier bus or an earlier train in order to return in time before the sunset, because after the sunset in these parts there are wolves howling, there is howling of wolves. It's quite dangerous, I should say, and it becomes suddenly very cold here. For example, now it's 2 o'clock, it is 2 p.m. and I'm just in one shirt. Of course, later, around 8, around 9 o'clock of the evening, the temperature here drops down till 2 degrees of centigrade. So it becomes quite cold here in the night.
In Villalago. Villalago è un paese in provincia di L'Aquila in Abruzzo.
We hope that you liked our video. Please subscribe to our channel, hit the bell button. In such a way you will get notifications when we post new videos.